Do you ever feel like stress is running your entire life? You wake up already tense. You rush through your day with a racing mind. And when you finally lie down at night, your body feels like it's still fighting a battle you never signed up for. The weight never seems to lift. It's like carrying an invisible backpack filled with bricks, one that no one else can see, but you feel every single second. If this sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're caught in a cycle. And today, I'll show you the one shift that can finally set you free. Here's the thing about stress. It's not just about what happens to you. It's about how your body and mind respond to what happens. Most people believe stress is only caused by external events. The workload, the deadlines, the bills. But the truth is, stress becomes a cycle when we unknowingly keep feeding it. It's not just a moment, it's a pattern. It sneaks into everything you do, from how you talk to the people you love, to how you fall asleep at night. Think about it. A stressful thought pops up. I can't handle this. That thought triggers tension in your body. Your shoulders tighten. Your breath gets shallow. Your heart rate rises. That physical stress signals back to your mind, see, we're in danger. And that sparks more anxious thoughts. The cycle keeps spinning. Mind affects body, body affects mind, over and over. Before you even notice, hours or days pass with your system running on overdrive. So what's the shift? It's simple, but powerful. You must break the loop, not by changing everything around you, but by changing the way you respond inside of you. Instead of asking, how do I stop stress from happening? Ask, how do I respond differently when stress shows up? That one shift is everything. It changes you from being at the mercy of stress to being the one who chooses how to meet it. Here's what this looks like in practice. Imagine you're overwhelmed by a long to-do list. Normally, you might freeze, procrastinate, or push yourself harder until you collapse. But what if you paused, even for just 1 minute, and shifted your focus to your body first? You take a slow breath. You roll your shoulders back. You unclench your jaw. By calming your physical response, you're sending a new signal to your brain. We are safe. And that alone starts to break the cycle. One breath is not magic, but it's enough to remind your nervous system that not everything is an emergency. It doesn't mean the stressor disappears. The bills are still there. The deadline is still approaching. But your body isn't stuck in fight or flight anymore. And when your body is calmer, your mind has space to think clearly. Suddenly, you can prioritize. You can problem solve. You can take action without the chaos. That's the difference between reacting and responding. One keeps you spinning in panic. The other gives you back your power. Here's another example. Maybe your stress comes from relationships, conflict with a partner, tension with family, or loneliness. The cycle often looks like this. A triggering moment happens. Your mind spirals with thoughts like, they don't care about me, or I'm always alone. Those thoughts tighten your chest, make your stomach churn. And then the physical discomfort convinces you those thoughts must be true. The loop spins endlessly. But the shift works here too. Pause, breathe. Notice the thought and the sensation, but don't fuse them together. Remind yourself, a thought is not a fact. A feeling is not forever. Just that gentle separation is enough to slow down the storm. It creates a little space where you can see things more clearly, where you can choose compassion over panic. Here's what most people miss. You don't need to eliminate stress to feel peace. You need to interrupt the cycle of stress, and that's done by creating micro moments of awareness. Instead of running with every thought, you step back. Instead of letting tension take over, you release it even a little. These small breaks add up. Over time, your brain learns a new pattern. Not every demand is an emergency. Not every thought is a command. Not every sensation is a threat. This is how you retrain your nervous system. Little by little, moment by moment. The more you practice this shift, the easier it gets. In the beginning, it may feel awkward. You might forget in the middle of the chaos. That's okay. Even catching yourself once is progress. You're teaching your nervous system something new. Think of it like strengthening a muscle. The more reps you get in, the stronger the new response becomes. One day, you'll realize you handled something that would have wrecked you months ago, and you'll know the practice is working. Here's something else to consider. Many people believe the solution to stress is to do more. New planners, new routines, new hacks. But often, the most powerful shift is subtraction, not addition. Less forcing, less reacting, less spiraling. When you take away the automatic loop of stress response stress, what's left is space. Space to breathe, space to choose, space to actually live. And in that space, peace has room to grow. Now I want you to picture this. You wake up tomorrow, and instead of rushing straight into panic, you give yourself 60 seconds to breathe. Just 60 seconds. You stretch, you ground yourself, and you remind your body, we are not in danger. You carry that calm into the first hour of your day, and when a stressful moment appears, as it always does, you don't collapse into the cycle. You pause, you shift, you take back control. Imagine repeating that every day for a week. How much lighter would you feel? How much clearer would your thoughts be? So remember this. The one shift that can end your stress cycle is moving from reacting to responding. You can't control everything life throws at you, but you can control how you meet it. Your body is not your enemy. Your thoughts are not permanent. And your stress is not your identity. What defines you is your ability to choose differently, even in the smallest ways. If today felt heavy, let this be your reminder. You have the power to break the loop. One pause, one breath, one small shift at a time. And if you stumble, start again. Every new breath is a new beginning. And if this spoke to you, subscribe for more reminders like this. Not empty motivation, but practical truths to help you live lighter, calmer, and freer. One step at a time. Because peace isn't a far-off destination. It's built one moment, one choice, one breath at a time.